Hi guys, welcome back. Today we have a very fun and festive video. We are doing a Christmas tag. This is the Holly Jolly holiday tag. You know I love an old school tag video, especially a holiday one, and so let's get right on into it. Number one, favorite Christmas movie. I have kind of a list of favorite Christmas movies, but my top number one is White Christmas, the one from the 50s with Bing Crosby. It's just the most beautiful, vintage, nostalgic movie in the whole world, and I love it. I watch it multiple times every Christmas season. It's just my favorite. I also love Barbie Nutcracker. That's probably number two. I have watched that since I was a little girl, and it's the most girly, perfect rendition of the Nutcracker ever. So those are probably my top two. Are you on the naughty list or the nice list? I think I'm on the nice list. I try to be a nice, generous, kind person, so I'm gonna say on the nice list. Have you ever had a white Christmas? I actually have. So I'm from Kentucky and we do get snow a couple times a year. I can only remember once in the past like 10 years of us having a white Christmas, but it is the most magical way to spend Christmas in the whole world. My family has never traveled for Christmas, but I feel like that would be really fun to travel to somewhere where you know there's gonna be snow for Christmas, because nothing is more magical than having a white snowy Christmas with your family, cozy by the fire. But as long as it's cold, I'm happy. We had a Christmas a couple years ago where it was like 80 degrees and it just did not feel like Christmas at all. So as long as it's cold, I'm happy, but I do love me a snowy Christmas. Play or sing your favorite Christmas song. One moment. This has been my most played Christmas song ever since it came out. Where do you normally spend your holiday? I always spend it at home in Kentucky. We have never traveled for Christmas. I really can't imagine traveling for Christmas. I think I could like it. I've just never experienced that before. We always do it at home. My parents and my siblings, we all do like our core Christmas on Christmas morning, and then we'll do my dad's side of the family on Christmas Eve and my mom's side of the family normally later on Christmas Day. Can you name all of Santa's reindeer? Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and Rudolph. Is that right? I think that's right. I really wanted to say Connor, but I don't think there's a Connor. It's Donner, not Connor. What holiday tradition are you looking forward to most this year? Last year I didn't build a gingerbread house, and I love making gingerbread houses, so I think I'm excited to do that this year. Hopefully I can get it done before Christmas. I always look forward to my church's candlelight Christmas Eve service. I feel like I have a tendency to get wrapped up in like the magic and like hustle and bustle of Christmas, and I feel like on Christmas Eve to do the candlelight service at my church, it just really puts me back into like the reason for the season, if you will. So I love that tradition too. Is your Christmas tree real or fake? We have always had a fake tree. I've never had a real tree in my entire life, mostly because I think my parents have always just thought that it was a fire hazard, and they always taught us that it was a fire hazard, to the point where I could just have the scenario in my head of us bringing home a real tree and it just spontaneously combusting into flames. I'm sure that doesn't happen as much anymore, especially with like the new wiring, and I don't really know what makes a Christmas tree a flame hazard, but yeah, I've never had a real one. I don't know if I ever will. I'm really happy with my fake tree. I always use like pine scented candles around Christmas. My personal tree is a white tree, and you can't really get that with a real one. You can get a flocked one, but mine is like a pure white one, and I love the way that it looks, so I think I'm happy with a fake tree. I don't think I feel like I'm missing out on a real tree. Do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? So like I said, we go to my dad's side of the family on Christmas Eve, and we always do our presents then. In terms of my like core family, parents and siblings, we always do it on Christmas morning. Hands down, what's your all-time favorite holiday food and holiday sweet treat? I love gingerbread men, but I'm very picky with my gingerbread men. I need them to be extremely soft and chewy. I do not like a crispy gingerbread man at all. I love hot chocolate. I always make hot chocolate. I try not to make it every single night in December, but I make it probably almost every single night in December. I feel like I'm always looking forward to the Christmas desserts. I don't really have a normal food that I look forward to, but I just love all the Christmas desserts. There is actually a recipe that I really want to try this year that I saw on Broma Bakery's page. That's a cranberry orange white chocolate popcorn. It looks amazing, so I really want to try that one this year too. Do you like giving gifts or receiving gifts better? This is gonna sound like I'm lying, but I really do prefer giving gifts. I think giving gifts is my love language, but like receiving gifts is not my love language. Does that make sense? My love language is acts of service. That's how I like to be shown love. But the way that I like to show love is definitely giving gifts, because I feel like I'm a really good gift giver, and I take pride in finding like the perfect gift for someone. Even if it's not a big gift, I feel like I'm good at like seeing little things in stores that make me think of someone and getting it for them. So I really love giving gifts. Obviously everyone likes to receive a gift, but I feel like I'm such a shopper that I buy a lot of the things that I want for myself. And so I don't know, I have more fun on Christmas Day watching people open the gifts that I got them and like seeing if they liked them or not, and seeing if I did a good job giving them a good gift, than I do like opening my own, if that makes sense. Show us your tackiest Christmas attire. Y'all, I can't find my Christmas sweater. I'm convinced that my little rat of a sister stole it, because I cannot find it anywhere. I'm so sad. It's pink and it has white sequin snowflakes all over it, because I felt very proud to find a pink ugly Christmas sweater, and I love that thing, and I cannot find it. And I think my sister took it. I really do. So we're gonna have to figure that out. What would be your dream place to visit for the holiday season? I would love to do the European Christmas markets, and I don't really care where. In London, in Paris, in Vienna, all of those. One of my mom's friends actually just went on a river cruise, and it was a Christmas market river cruise. So they went, I don't really actually know which river it was on, but they got to stop at multiple different Christmas markets throughout Europe, and I would love to do that. I'm not really a cruise person, so I don't know if I would do that specifically, but just a trip to go see the Christmas markets, I would absolutely love, because I've never been abroad during Christmas. Like I said, I've really never traveled during Christmas, other than to places in the US. Like I've done New York for Christmas, I went to Dallas this year, but abroad I've never done during Christmas, and I would absolutely love to see a like crazy over the top festive Christmas market. I would love that. Does your family have a special holiday recipe you like to help make? I don't know. Actually, I do know one. So my grandpa loves these little peanut butter chocolate things that we make every year, and I always love helping my mom with it. It's the simplest recipe ever. You just do a Ritz cracker with peanut butter and then another Ritz cracker. So it's like a little peanut butter Ritz cracker sandwich, and then you dip it in either chocolate or white chocolate. And they really are so good, because the saltiness and the peanut butter and the Ritz cracker with the chocolate or the white chocolate is delicious, and it's my grandpa's favorite thing ever, and so I love helping my mom make those for him. Are you a pro present wrapper, or do you fail miserably? I am a pro present wrapper. Fun fact, I worked at a gift shop in high school, and then for one summer during college, the biggest part of my job was that I wrapped presents for this gift shop, and it was just so much fun. They taught me so much on how to make gifts beautiful. They taught me how to make tulle bows. They taught me how to make the corners look perfect on any sized or like shaped gift. They taught me how to wrap a cylinder and make it look like a little candy, and I got really good at wrapping gifts. I also got really good at wrapping gifts quickly, because someone would come into the shop, purchase something, and then we would immediately wrap them for it to take it with them. So you couldn't take 30 minutes to wrap one gift, and I got pretty good at it. I'm not gonna lie. I have a really fun idea that I'm gonna do for my gifts this year, and I'm gonna put it on some sort of video. It won't be on this channel, but I'll either have it in a vlog on my main channel or on my TikTok. I'm gonna use the ribbon as the gift tags. I got these little letter stickers. I'm really excited about it. Most memorable holiday moment. Probably the year that it snowed on Christmas was my most memorable. It was just so much fun. Like I actually got to play out in the snow with my siblings, and we made a snowman, and it was so magical and special, and I'm like craving for it to happen again. I don't think it's forecasted to do it this year, but it was so much fun. I also love all of my Christmas New York trips. It is just the most magical place ever. Getting to see the Rockettes and the Nutcracker and the Rockefeller tree and just all the fun festive things to do in New York City. I would go every single year if I could. Do you make New Year's resolutions, and do you stick to them? I always make resolutions, and I would say I end up sticking to like most of them. Even if I don't do resolutions, I'll do like a list of things to do for the year, or I always make a mood board for the year, and I think for the most part I do pretty well. And our last question is, what makes the holidays special for you? Just being with my family and getting to go to my Christmas Eve service at church. I feel like that's the most important thing. As long as my family is happy and healthy and we're all together, I'm happy. I feel like the older I get, the more I realize that the holidays can be such a hard time for people, be like losing a family member or just whatever your situation is in life. And I feel so lucky to have had so many good holidays, and I think realizing that has made me very grateful for them, and it's nice to just take that into consideration. And obviously I feel like the holidays can get very, very stressful. I feel like everyone's work gets crazy during Christmas, and I feel like it's easy to get out of the spirit a little bit during that, but just knowing that my family's together and we're happy and we're healthy and we can just spend the time together, it puts you back into, like I said, reason for the season. So that's gonna be it for today's tag video. I hope you enjoyed. I love making these tag videos. I will continue making the tag videos throughout next year. But yes, that's it for today's festive video. I will see you probably next week with my next festive video. Maybe how to make a little hot chocolate, that's what I'm thinking. But thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you soon. Bye!